All right, well, thanks for being here still. Welcome to video number 6. And this one really resonates for me because I used to be addicted to struggle, for sure, as a solopreneur, versus being or wanting to even be thriving as a fully supported CEO. And a lot of people I work with and talk to, they're creatives. So I think we might be trained in struggle because that's when we've been most creative, right? That's when we write, that's when we paint, that's when we craft. It's kind of like a coping mechanism at first. And then the struggle also helps us be really, really versatile. It even forces us to learn everything for ourselves, right? We become really self-informed, which is a really bright side. But when we learn that even as we're operating in business and we feel that struggle in our body, right, where we're operating from a place of tension and scarcity and survival, we're not allowing ourselves to be in a state of thriving, right? So again, thriving as a fully supported CEO has to happen before we have teammates. We have to choose to not struggle anymore. And really, struggle is a feeling. Struggle is a mindset. So no matter what appearances are, it's choosing to say, I'm thriving, I am successful, and outlining all the ways you're successful. And you'll hear me say this a lot in the series, right? About affirming I am successful and embodying that as a conscious creator. Because remember, that's reality. Reality is our perceptions, our stories, and everything that is in our physical world starts from our inner world. So again, just a little recap on what yoga teachings believe, right? What they teach. If you're not into this, you can absolutely click away. There's plenty of business coaches out there who might teach just from a material and physical standpoint. But if you are more of a somatic learner and you do listen to your body and you have found metaphysics or spirituality to be helpful in your life, then this is the teaching for you. So thriving as a fully supported CEO is a choice, even before we have teammates, even before we have things that are outside as quote unquote proof. You are the proof you're successful. You are the proof you are thriving. You are the proof you're fully supported. Because it really starts in the inner world, okay? And the thing is, when you make that shift and choose, once we realize we're choosing to struggle, we can choose to be free of that struggle and really start setting our mind up and actions up from a place of, oh yeah, I forgot, I'm not struggling anymore. Everything comes easily to me. I don't have to struggle anymore. Literally, your body will release that tension. It's going to start feeling easy. And things will start unfolding more easily because you're allowing them to. Because remember, we're conscious creators. So it's, again, opening ourselves up to more possibilities. Oh, there's a possibility of thriving even now? Wow, okay. I accept that possibility. And thriving can happen in so many different ways, right? It's not limited to money. It's not limited to teammates. It's limited to enjoying the work you do, enjoying the way you do it, being able to go all in on your passion projects, doing something that you know you're called to do, right? Being intentional and purposeful in your work. These are all examples of thriving. So that's just the beginning. But this was a big transformation that I found. This is like a threshold for a lot of the major milestones that are reached, especially if you want teammates, or if you want support from technology, if you want long-term success. We have to let go of the idea that we have to struggle, that struggle is inevitable, that we have to hustle. So yeah, that's really important. All right. And then I just have one last video in the series. Thank you so much for watching this far. I'll see you in the next one.